evening children, welcome to computer classes. So in the previous classes we have learnt our third chapter and we have completed third chapter, that is editing a worksheet in MS Excel. Today we will be learning formatting a worksheet. So what is formatting? In simple words, formatting means presenting an item to make it look pleasing to the eyes. In order to make a worksheet look more appealing and presentable, it is important to format it. So come, let's learn how to format cells, rows and columns now. So how to format a cell? I have made a small table to teach you how to format the cells. See, I have typed numbers here. I have typed numbers. These small boxes, when I click, it gets selected and you can see a dark box there, black color box. That is called a cell. So how can I format a cell? So first you have to click on the cell which you want to format it. Now I am selecting all these cells together, the whole table. So there are so many cells here. Okay, together I am going to select. Okay, let me select only these two rows with 1, 2, 3 and 4 columns. Okay. See, the numbers are very small. I want to increase the size of the number so that it will be visible for me. See, I can increase the size using these number. I can increase, or I have one more option, increase font size with A button. You can see the button. Okay, this capital A, which is written in bigger size, it will increase your font size. The small a, if you click, it's going to decrease the font style. So this is one method of formatting the cell. The other method is, now let me select the rest of the cells below here. Let me click on bold. You can see how the numbers became bold, thick black color you can see. Again you can increase the size so that you can see it clearly. Italic, underline. Okay, these things which I am doing to the cells, but by increasing the size of the number and also by giving bold, italic and underline options, this is nothing but formatting. Okay, I can even change the color of the numbers now. Before you change the color of the number, select those cells where you want to give color to it, and in this font group, click on, can you see the A symbol here? That is font color. You have many types of color here. You can choose any color. Red color. Now you can see I have changed the numbers into red color. This is how we can change the color to the font which we have written, font or numbers which we have typed in the cell. This is one method, children. The other method is, see, in the font group I directly use the options here. You can even change the font style. See, Arial black, Arial or any other font which you want, you can choose. When I just move my cursor on it, you can see how the numbers are getting changed according to the style of the font which I am selecting here, isn't it? Yes. This is one method. See, I can see all the options here itself on the above portion in the font group. Using these we can change. The other method is you can see a small arrow here. In the font group in the corner you can see the small arrow. This arrow is called as launcher. If you click on this launcher, you will get this dialog box, that is format cells dialog box. So number, alignment, font, border, fill, protection, all these options are there. So I want font. To change the font style means I have to click on font. Here what I changed here, the font style, the same thing is here. You can select any font style, make it regular or italic or bold italic or bold, whichever you want you can select, and also the size you can select here, and also the color you can select from here, and you can click on OK. So whatever changes I did using the launcher, it has got applied to the cells which I have selected. Is that clear? This is how we are going to format the cells and the content in the cells. Now let us learn about formatting rows and columns. Till now we learned how to format the cells and the contents in the cells. Now we will learn about how to format rows and columns. To format rows and columns, we have an option on our ribbon. We have an option format. Can you see format option here? If you click on this option, you can see a drop down menu with so many options related to columns, that is like this columns. These are columns and these are rows. Okay, so my first example to show you how we can apply these options to format our columns and rows. See, now we have a standard size of the column. You can see we have standard size of the column in our whole entire worksheet, and we have a standard size of our row, the width of the row from this line to this line. So that is the width. Okay, the width of the row also is set in a standard size. Suppose we want to increase the width of the row. So to do that, you have to first select the row or the number of rows you want. Okay, I have selected 3 rows now. Okay, and then let me click on format, and then I want to alter my rows. So I want to increase the size of my rows. So click on rows. When you click on row height, the standard row height, that is 15.75, is given there. If you want to change it, you can change it to the width what you need. I will set it for 25, that is row height. I am setting it for 25 and I am saying OK. You can see the changes now. The cells in the row became broader. Okay, so this is how you can format the row height. At the same time, if you want to format the entire table's row height, select the entire table and go to formats, take row height option. Here write 25 and say OK. So the entire table's row height is now increased to 25 points. Okay, so this is how you can format your row height. Rows you can format in this way. Now let us learn how to format our column width. Now you can see Kannada. Kannada, when you see A is hidden. Okay, A is not visible. Why do we use this type of formats? Is when we need more broader space in the cell. When we are entering lengthy words or more contents in the cell and we want the whole content to get adjusted in the cell, we use this formatting option, that is formatting row and column. Now we will format the column. I have selected the column. Now again I am going to the format option from the ribbon. Column width option you can see here. Click on column width. Here 9.57 is the standard width which is set. So that I am going to increase now. I am going to increase it to 15 and I am going to click OK. Now you can see how the column width got increased. If you want the same uniform width to be given to all the columns, select all the columns of the table which you have done, come to format option and click on column width and set 15 and click on OK. So the column width is now uniform to the whole table which you have done. So this is how you can increase the width of the column as well as the row. Now you can increase the size of the number or the text which you have written. It will occupy the space inside the cell equally and it looks neat, isn't it? Yes. Now let us learn the next option, that is applying borders and shading to cells. See, I have done a table. My intention now is to apply borders and shading to the table which I have done to make my table look more attractive. Okay, so select the table which you have done like this. See, I am going to select the table which I have done. I am going to click on the launcher in the font group. Click on the launcher in the font group. From here you have border option. Click on border option. When you click on border option, you get styles, color and presets. 3 types you are getting: none, outline, inside, and this is the preview area. You can see how we can apply borders now. Set it aside. Now there are many types of borders here. Whichever you want you can select. Let me select this border, this one. Okay, I have clicked on it and I want to set color to my border. I am going to take green color. You can see when I select color here, all the border styles became green. And I want inside, see, outline and none. None means nothing. Okay, so outline means only outer border I will get, that is here black border. You can see now on the table which I have selected, the outer outline only you will get if you are selecting this. I want outer outline as well as the inside one, so that I will get border for each and every cells. So I have selected outline and inside and I have selected green color here and I am clicking on OK. Now you can see how I got the border. I got green color border to my whole table. So this is how I can set the border to the table. Now let us learn how to give shading to the table, which we have done. So again you have to select the table which you have done and click on the same launcher in the font group. In the launcher, that is in the format cell dialog box, click on the option fill. From the option fill, you can see many colors here. Shading means what? We can give different colors as shading. So I can select any color of my choice. It is better to select light color so that your text or the numbers which you have typed in the cells will be visible on the light color shade. So always keep it in your mind that shading should always be in light color. So I am selecting some light color. Okay, let me select this light lavender, and if I give OK, I will get this lavender shade to my table. So again I am going to select the table, click on the launcher, click on fill, and I have patterns here. There are different patterns here. Patterns also you can change. Go to the launcher, go to fill, pattern, some thick pattern I will take so that it will be more visible. Now I think you can see. Click OK. Now you see that line designs which you can see. Okay, that is called patterns. So that's all for today. I have taught you formatting cells, rows and columns, and I have taught you how to apply borders and shading to the cell. So you will practice these 3 options for this week. Let me catch you in the next class with few more options. Thank you.